Welcome to Tech Spectrum Pro, your trusted source for technical training. In this episode, we dive into the world of Layer 2 security features. In the vast universe of network security, Layer 2 security features stand as crucial sentinels, guarding your data and network integrity. Picture these features as a fortress, a robust bulwark designed to protect against various network threats. The first line of defense in this fortress is designed to protect your data. In the constantly evolving world of cybersecurity, data is the new gold, and Layer 2 security features are the guardians of this treasure. They ensure that your sensitive information remains confidential, maintaining its integrity while in transit across the network. But protecting data is just one aspect of the story. Layer 2 security features also play a pivotal role in managing network traffic. Imagine your network as a busy highway. Without proper traffic management, you run the risk of data congestion and bottlenecks, which can lead to inefficiencies and slow down your network operations. Layer 2 security features act as traffic controllers, ensuring smooth and efficient data flow, keeping your network highway clear and operational. Another crucial role of Layer 2 security features is preventing unauthorized access. In the realm of cybersecurity, unauthorized access can lead to catastrophic outcomes, including data breaches and network instability. Layer 2 security features act as vigilant gatekeepers, allowing only authorized personnel to access the network, thus providing a robust layer of protection against unauthorized intrusions. In essence, Layer 2 security features are the unsung heroes of network security. They work tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring your network's safety and efficiency. Whether it's protecting valuable data, managing network traffic, or preventing unauthorized access, these features are indispensable components of a secure network infrastructure. Now that you understand the critical role Layer 2 security features play, let's delve into each feature. We begin our exploration with DHCP Snooping, a crucial Layer 2 security feature. So what exactly is DHCP Snooping? DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It's a network protocol that allows a server to automatically assign an IP address to your device. But here's the catch. If a rogue or unauthorized DHCP server finds its way into your network, it can start allocating IP addresses, causing a whole host of problems. This is where DHCP Snooping comes in. Think of DHCP Snooping as a bouncer at a nightclub. Its job is to keep the uninvited guests out. It does this by filtering out DHCP messages on untrusted interfaces of a switch. It listens for DHCP messages, and when it detects one coming from an unauthorized server, it blocks it. But DHCP Snooping isn't just a bouncer, it's also a record keeper. It creates and maintains what's known as a DHCP Snooping binding database. This database contains a list of valid IP MAC address bindings. By keeping track of these valid bindings, DHCP Snooping can ensure that only legitimate clients are assigned IP addresses. So, how does this protect your network? Well, by blocking rogue DHCP servers, DHCP Snooping ensures that only authorized servers can allocate IP addresses. This prevents unauthorized devices from gaining access to your network. Moreover, by maintaining the DHCP Snooping binding database, it can also prevent IP address conflicts, which can disrupt network communication. But there's more. DHCP Snooping also plays a role in other Layer 2 security features. It provides a foundation for features like dynamic ARP Inspection and IP Source Guard. These features rely on the DHCP Snooping binding database to function properly. So you see, DHCP Snooping is more than just a security feature, it's an integral part of a comprehensive Layer 2 security strategy. It's like a gatekeeper, a record keeper, and a foundation builder, all rolled into one. With DHCP Snooping, your network has an effective shield against rogue DHCP servers, but that's not all Layer 2 security offers. So let's dive deeper and explore more about Layer 2 security in the upcoming scenes. Next on our Layer 2 security tour is Dynamic ARP Inspection or DAI. This is a critical feature in securing our networks, particularly in preventing a common type of cyber attack known as ARP spoofing. ARP, or Address Resolution Protocol, is a protocol that maps an IP address to a physical address on the network. It's like a post office sorting mail according to street addresses. But like a post office, it can be deceived. This is where an ARP spoofing attack comes into play, where a malicious actor sends fake ARP messages to an Ethernet LAN. The attacker's aim is to link their MAC address with the IP address of another host, such as the default gateway, causing any traffic meant for that IP address to be sent to the attacker instead. That's where dynamic ARP inspection steps in. It's like a vigilant security guard, keeping an eye on all ARP packets that pass through the network. DAI inspects each ARP packet and compares it to a trusted database of IP to MAC address bindings, also known as a DHCP Snooping binding database. If the packet matches an entry in the database, it's allowed to pass. If not, it's blocked and logged for further investigation. DAI is not just reactive, it's also proactive. It works in tandem with DHCP Snooping to ensure that only valid IP to MAC address bindings are allowed on the network. When a device is assigned an IP address via DHCP, DHCP Snooping creates a binding and adds it to the database. DII then uses this database to validate ARP packets, ensuring that only legitimate packets are allowed to pass. So in essence, dynamic ARP inspection is a two-pronged approach to network security. It both prevents ARP spoofing attacks and ensures that only valid traffic flows through your network. It's a robust and vital layer of protection that works around the clock to keep your network safe from malicious attacks. Dynamic ARP inspection is your network's first line of defense against ARP spoofing attacks. But there's more to Layer 2 security. We'll delve deeper into these features in the subsequent parts of our Layer 2 security tour. Stay tuned. Finally, we come to port security, another Layer 2 security feature you should know about. This feature is the gatekeeper of your network, controlling who gets in and who doesn't. Think of it like a bouncer at a club, checking IDs and making sure only the right people get inside. At its core, port security is about limiting the number of valid MAC addresses that are allowed on a port. This is done to prevent a common network attack known as MAC flooding. But what exactly is a MAC flooding attack, you might ask? Well, it's a type of network attack where an attacker floods the network with fake MAC addresses. The purpose? To exhaust the switch's memory, causing it to enter into what's known as fail-open mode. When this happens, the switch starts to behave like a hub, broadcasting all received packets to all the ports. This allows the attacker to eavesdrop on the network traffic, leading to potential data theft or network disruption. So, how does port security help prevent this? The answer is simple. By limiting the number of MAC addresses on a port, port security can stop a MAC flooding attack in its tracks. Once the limit is reached, the port will either shut down or it will refuse to learn any new MAC addresses, depending on how it's configured. In addition to preventing MAC flooding attacks, port security can also provide protection against other types of internal threats. For example, it can prevent unauthorized devices from connecting to the network by blocking their MAC addresses. However, like any other security feature, port security isn't a magic bullet. It needs to be configured correctly to be effective. This usually involves setting the maximum number of MAC addresses, determining the action to take when the limit is exceeded, and specifying the MAC addresses that are allowed on the port. In summary, port security is an essential tool in your Layer 2 security toolkit. It provides a robust line of defense against internal threats and helps ensure the integrity of your network. Port security, when configured correctly, can protect your network from internal threats. It's the final piece of the Layer 2 security puzzle. We've reached the end of our exploration into Layer 2 security features. Over the course of the episode, we've delved deep into the intricacies of these key network security mechanisms, underscoring their importance in safeguarding networks from potential threats. In our first stop, we examined DHCP Snooping. This safety feature plays a significant role in preventing rogue DHCP servers from distributing misleading IP addresses. By validating the replies from DHCP servers and filtering out harmful ones, DHCP Snooping ensures that only trustworthy information is passed on to the clients. Moving on, we explored the realm of dynamic ARP inspection. This feature scrutinizes the ARP packets in a network and weeds out any malicious ones. By doing so, dynamic ARP inspection shields the network from ARP spoofing attacks, a common tactic used by cybercriminals to infiltrate networks. Lastly, we discussed the vital role of port security. This feature restricts the number of devices that can access a switch port, thereby thwarting unauthorized access to the network. By limiting the MAC addresses that can communicate through a particular port, port security adds another layer of protection, making it harder for potential intruders to gain access. These Layer 2 security features, while technical and complex, are fundamental to maintaining the security and integrity of networking systems. They provide a robust line of defense against a wide range of network attacks, ensuring that your data is secure and your operations run smoothly. In wrapping up, it's essential to understand that network security isn't a one-time setup, but an ongoing process. It involves continuously monitoring, updating, and tweaking these security features to keep up with evolving threats. Remember, understanding and implementing Layer 2 security features is a crucial step in securing your network. Stay tuned for more insightful episodes here on Tech Spectrum Pro.